Is Sean O'Malley going to be able to do enough to defeat Aljamain Sterling in their upcoming fight that is going to be taking place next weekend? Well, it's going to be very interesting because it's going to be a game of whether or not he can keep it standing. If this goes to the ground at any point, if Aljamain gets any sort of dominant position or can threaten a submission, get his back, something like that, this could be over very, very quickly. I do not think that Sean O'Malley is equipped jiu-jitsu-wise to deal with someone who is very, very aggressive and smart on the ground like Aljamain Sterling. Could he perhaps get up if he gets pinned against the fence, if he gets taken down by the fence? Yes, I think he might be able to. But if he gets taken down in the open where there's no fence, there's nothing to help him, and Sterling gets a mount, gets his back, I don't know if Sean O'Malley's going to have what it takes to be able to get up. I don't think he has the skill level for that. So he's going to have to be very careful. He's going to have to scramble. He's going to have to do everything he can because at some point this fight probably will go to the ground. He's going to have to do everything he can to not get set in a position because if that position sets and he gets in and Aljo gets side mount, back mount, side control, full mount, whatever it is, this could be very nasty and it could be over very quickly for Sean O'Malley. So if it gets anywhere near the ground, Sean has got to sprawl his ass off. He's got to scramble. He's got to pommel. He's got to do whatever he can to get back up and keep it standing. Now, if he can do that, if Sean O'Malley can keep it standing, I think Sean O'Malley will win. I think he'll actually knock Aljamain Sterling out. I really do. I think he's a much better striker. I think he has much better power. He's more precise. His footwork is amazing. He has all these different attacks. He has better fundamentals. I think that if this fight stays standing, I would say that. I think if this fight stays standing, I think Sean O'Malley can definitely finish, if not just completely outclass Aljamain Sterling on the feet the entire fight, and most likely put him away. Now, what are the chances of that happening? Well, it's going to be entirely contingent upon whether or not he can keep it standing. If he can keep it standing, I give him a big advantage in this fight. If he can stay away from any sort of clinch, prevent getting taken down, if he can really maneuver, be defensively intelligent, and keep it standing, I would give him, the edge in this fight. I would say it'd be probably like a 75-80-20 that he's going to win, if not maybe even finish Aljo. If he can't, though, and Aljo starts wrestling him, he starts taking him down, he starts chain wrestling him, he gets his back, he rides him out around, he gets him exhausted, he gets in his head. I think Aljo could get him to the ground and finish him within a couple rounds. I really do, if not later in the fight. I don't see him out striking Sean. I think it's going to be very important for him to try to get this to the ground and try to make this, and try to really wrestle Sean as much as he can in order to tire him out, fatigue him, confuse him, make him fear the takedown, make him fear going against the fence. He needs to give Sean a lot of things to worry about without standing with Sean for too long because he can get rocked, if not knocked out, by Sean O'Malley if he's not careful and if he stands with him for too long. Sean is a very good striker. He's very dynamic, and he has what it takes to put anyone away. He does. So it's going to be very interesting. It's going to be very, very interesting. If I had to pick a winner, I think this fight is going to go to the ground at least once during the fight. And I think there's a good chance that Sean could get taken down in the open, even if it's against the fence. If Aljo gets anywhere near his back, if Aljo gets any sort of position that he's good at and gets, even just close to a submission, I think he has what it takes to be able to lock it up and put it away. I think he's that much better than Sean on the ground. However, I think Sean is that much better on the feet. So it's gonna be that game of, can I get you down and submit you before you can put me away on the feet? I think someone's getting put away in this fight. I really do. I think someone's getting put away. I think either Aljo's getting knocked out, or I think Sean O'Malley's getting either submitted or TKO'd on the ground. That's how I think this fight is going to go. I think Aljo's smart. I think he's smart, and I think he has a skill level I think he's defensively responsible enough to not get caught by something stupid. I think he's going to get Sean down at least a couple times. And I think within those couple times of getting Sean down, I think there's a very good chance he could submit him or TKO him on the ground. Probably submit him. So, because of that, I would have to go with Aljamain Sterling. I would say probably in 3. I could see it in 3, if not 4. I don't think this fight is going to go to the 5th round. I don't know. Something's telling me it's not. I could see Aljamain Sterling putting Sean O'Malley away in 3, maybe 4. If O'Malley were to put Aljamain away, I could see it happening early. I could also see it happening later. So it's interesting. It's going to be very interesting to see how this fight goes. I'm not exactly sure. I think that might be one of those nights where we get a surprise. I don't know, like a flash knockout or a super fast choke. I feel it. Something interesting and unpredicted is going to happen. So we'll have to see. I'm super excited for this fight. I think this is one of the best fights of the year. So let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think? Do you think I'm full of shit? Do you think I'm accurate? Do you think I'm spot on? Do you think I'm just completely wrong and I'm delusional and I'm not looking at this correctly? Let me know. I want to know all your thoughts. Let's have a conversation in the comments below, and we'll see what happens. I got Aljamain. I'd say Aljamain in 4 by submission. Maybe sooner. We'll see how it goes. This is The Art of Violence. My name is Angelo. Until next time.
Remember when we were talking about fighting is like having sex with a woman?
Yes.
Does that mean that Alex f***ed you?
Oh, this f***ing that you fucking